Yo, people, what you telling me back again for another one? Red Talk settings, bro. Faz, what's good?
I'm good, man. How you doing? How you keeping?
I'm well, man. Can't complain. I
Good,
can't
man.
complain. What you telling me, bro?
I'm alive. I've officially completed my 30 days. Um, Everything's good. Had a couple days break, and now I'm back on the grind now again. It was nice, man. Had a nice couple days break. Weight is still under 90 kilos in the mid 80s. So I haven't piled on all the weight. I haven't consumed my body weight in food. So it's good, man. And I got a new look as well. No more hiding the hair and everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm a new man.
Good work, bro. You know what I'm
New
saying?
man
Like I
now.
said, starts now, innit? The real work
Yeah,
starts now, bro. Gotta
that's
get
it,
into a
sir.
routine now.
So hopefully I can get back in the gym now. I'm gonna pick up the gloves, pick up the wraps, and try and achieve the next target, which is 80 kilos, and then step in the ring. That's the plan.
Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Good work, bro.
How
You
are
know what I'm
you,
saying?
anyways? How's things? How's the prep?
Great. Chilling, bro. You know what I mean? I just sent off the mold for my custom gum shield today. Like, I'm
Yeah.
chilling, bro. Like, I'll be honest now, it's just 2 weeks now, 2 weeks and a bit. So I think next week will be my last week um training at high intensity, and then the week of the fight, man, just gonna taper the training off, to be honest.
Yeah. I seen all the footage. I haven't caught up on the last video. I plan to do that today, tomorrow, and looking forward to it, man. I got my pay-per-view already, so I'm ready. I'm planning to come.
Wavy.
I'm planning to come anyways, but I got my pay-per-view as well. So
No, I
yeah,
appreciate it, man. You know what I'm saying? Big up everyone inside as well. Big up everyone inside. Make sure you smash the likes. Big up everyone that supports the channel. Big up everyone that's copped their pay-per-view already. And obviously the people that are going to, but nah, man, everything is good, bro. And United are not letting me down, bruv. I can't lie, bruv. The Ineos apologies, guys. You know what I'm saying? We're waiting for them anyway. Once we get Baleba in, then we need some apologies, bruv.
yeah. I think I've been a big advocate of not wanting Seshko. I've been a big advocate of wanting Mateta or Watkins for the price tag that we paid. But
Mm,
if we get Baleba in, if I'm gonna be very happy with Seshko and Baleba because it's not individual players I'm looking at. I'm looking at how
right.
we're constructing the whole team. Everything has to complement each other. Do you know what I'm saying? And I'm really happy with the two forwards that we already signed. I'll be even more happier if we can get that, which we have, the striker, but also the midfielder. That will make me happy. It's like having cake with no icing. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mm,
Having curry with no goat, it won't make sense. I need the full package. I need the compliment. You know what I'm saying? I'm an Asian, so I like basmati rice. You can't give me salad and curry. That's not gonna work. So I want the full package. And if Ineos do pull this off, you know what? Fair play, hats off. I'm definitely then excited for the season. I'm definitely excited for the season. I'm looking forward to it. And they pulled off a big one towards the end of the window. They really did pull off a big one. My biggest concern is the price tag around Baleba. If we're going to be priced out of this deal, which I hope that's not the case, considering how much money we just paid for Seshko. I hope it's not the case, and I hope it's not just pulling on people's heartstrings and verbal foreplay from journals. That's my only kind of fear. But I have the right to be like that over the course of the windows that we've had. You know what I mean?
yeah, but why? Sheshko's only £66 million.
65, 66 million. No, I just don't want it to be a verbal trauma, man. Every window we've had, you know what? If I'm being honest, the Frankie De Jong one just
Yeah, but
that
the difference is Frankie
saga.
De Jong didn't want to play for Manchester United. Baleba wants to play for Man United. Ten Hag was obsessed with De Jong. De Jong never wanted to play for
Wanted
Man United, and he made it clear that he was happy in Barcelona and his wife didn't want to move. And yet we kept pursuing him, bro. We kept doing what Newcastle were doing with Seshko, and we lost out. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that's not the situation we're in. Like, this player clearly wants to play for us. We got two of his compatriots, yeah, and another player that's already played in the same team as him, bro. So he's got three friends already at the club. We're being told he wants to join the club. the club know that he wants to join, and we've approached Brighton, and they're saying that Brighton have been receptive to the approach. They said it's been a respectful approach, but it's gonna cost bread. Pay the fucking
Yeah. There's no hiding it. The PTSD has sucked out all the joy from me, man. I'm just gonna be honest. If we do get Baleba over the line, I'm gonna be wowed. I'll be Embuemo, Cunha, and Baleba as well in the same window. If that's the case, man, fuck Champions League. I'll never want to play Champions League again. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, the money's there. Clearly, the way to make the deals is clearly there. And on the way before the show, I was actually reading up on how Man United structured the deals cleverly to try and accommodate all of these players. I mean, fair enough, fair play. Honestly, fair play. It's goals galore. That's what I want. And
they said that we didn't have a plan, bro. And this is why I said, and I remember the argument I had, and I'm sure it was with, might have been Musa Nuruddin, bro. And I'm sure there was other people as well. You know what I mean? Like when they were saying that there's no plan. And I said, bro, listen, you see Jim, yeah? This is not a brother that was born, yeah, into his wealth, bro. He had to accumulate that shit, bro. Like, you do not make the amount of money that this guy's made, yeah, without at least having a fucking plan. Do you know what I'm saying? In life, plans don't always run smoothly, but you still have a plan, innit? When he brought in Dan Ashworth and people were saying, oh, he sacked Ashworth, so that means he didn't have a plan and he was just winging it. Bro, he was never winging this thing. He had an idea of what he wanted to do, but he wasn't sure how he wanted to get there. He tried certain things, it didn't work out, and he showed what all successful people have. Yeah, they have an ability to control damage. And that's what he did by getting rid of Ashworth. Do you know what I mean? Jason Wilcox, in the end, was promoted to a job that he's never done before, and he's doing a fucking great job. Do you know what I'm saying? So you have to give Jim a lot of credit, because for him to identify that Jason Wilcox was capable of doing the job in the first place, it shows you that he has some idea about what needs to be done, bro.
Yeah, I think even signing this sort of midfielder right now shows huge intent, because next window, obviously, we're gonna have to part ways with Bruno, Casemiro. You know, these players are gonna be
at some point,
anyway. So getting a player as such from Premier League as well, with majority of our transfers, 90% plus, are from the Prem, except for one. And that shows clear intent on the direction this club is going. I really hope that this actually pulls through, man. I really, really do, that we can budge Brighton. And if we do, I don't know how Man United have done it. I really do not know. Without coming in European football, not winning.
I know how they've done it, because we're Manchester fucking United, and also we have people that know what they're doing. Wilcox knows what he's doing. It's not hard, yeah, to sell the project, yeah, if you genuinely believe in it, bro. And I believe that Wilcox is a guy that was brought in. The guy's been at Manchester City, people forget. So he's been around success. He knows what a successful operation looks like. So does Barada. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, they're saying the right things to these players, and they're selling it, bro. They're saying that Seshko pretty much nearly took a 50% wage fucking reduction to join Man United, because Newcastle offered him nearly 300k, and he's going to sign 150. That's mental, bro. 150 and no Champions League, bro. So, bro, whatever the fuck they said to him, do you know what I'm saying? Keep saying that shit.
Even Embuemo, don't forget. Even Embuemo, even Cunha, these players, and then there are positives within the team already. You know, Dorgu's been performing really well in the preseason. So it's almost, I look at it and I'm like, I hope it's not too good to be true. And even the players that we sign in, they're not managerial players. You know what I'm saying? We didn't go and get Gekores. They're not all managerial players. They're players that are good for the team. They're players that can play different systems, and players that are adaptable, accustomed to the league. All of this is very good, man. All of this is very good. I just hope I'm not sold a fake dream. I just really, really hope I'm not. That's all it is. And I don't even care if Baleba signed on the last hour or the last 10 minutes of the window. That's just a player you just be thankful that is in your club at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? It increases our probability to come top 5 instantly with a player, like instantly. Do you know what I'm saying? Now, then the season starts. Then you see, how does the manager implement these players? and that's another conversation in itself. We'll see that when that happens. But for now, it's good stuff. It is good stuff. I just didn't like. I would have preferred Baleba before Seshko. That's just my awkward opinion. But hey ho, who
Nah,
cares? What
I
matters?
think that things are happening the way they are supposed to happen. You know what I'm saying? They're happening the right way, and also the Seshko deal is weird because, like they said, even the commission that his agent was asking for, yeah, which was pushing the price up when Arsenal were in for him, the man is saying that they've waived the commission, which is crazy. Do you know what I'm saying? So, like, that's definitely taken the price down a lot as well. So that means the player must have really wanted to join Man United, because if the player wanted to join Man United to the point where my man's waived his fee, they've sacrificed money, both the agent and the player, and they could
The
have got
agent
that
will
at
get paid
Newcastle.
in one way or another, man. The agent will get paid.
He will
Probably.
get paid, but at the end of the day, yeah, he could have got that at Newcastle. He
True.
could have got that at
Upfront.
Newcastle, and he chose not to, bro. And he could have got Champions League at Newcastle, and he chose not to. And the same thing goes for Arsenal as well.
The
Do you know
truth
what I'm
is,
saying? So
if
I think
if
that's promising. I think
if
that's definitely promising, because a lot of people weren't really sure about Seshko's attitude in terms of he's been linked with a move a couple for the last, I think, 18 months. I think the last 3 windows
yeah,
he's been linked with a move, and then I think 2 of the times he signed a new deal, and one of the times I think he moved to Leipzig from Salzburg. Do you know what I
yeah.
mean? When they thought he was going to go from Salzburg to a bigger club, then he ended up going to Leipzig. Then he got linked with a move, and then he ended up signing a new deal. And people were kind of like, "Yo, why does this guy keep getting linked to moves and he's not making that move?" And I wasn't sure why he wasn't making the move. I didn't know if them man were fucking about, or do you know what I'm saying? Obviously, he's come out and he didn't think he was ready for the big move at the time. But it's good to see that it's not a money motivation thing for him, because I was saying the same thing with fucking the likes of the Oshermans and all these other guys. It was like, cool, do you want to kick ball, or do you just want a payday? Do you know what I'm saying? And the fact that he's taken less money to join the club, and he would have told his agent to take less money, that means he genuinely wanted to play for us, which is what we want.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree. I think these crop of players, if they manage to get Man United into Champions League football, that will be a massive achievement for all of them. You know, that is where we should be anyways. Do you know what I'm saying? That is where we should be. And individually for them to say that they came into a team that had the worst season last year for the club's history, and they were the players that managed to turn things around, that would be a huge proud moment. And then to go on from there as well. Do you know what I'm saying? Every single player that we've signed, they are the type of players that you want to keep for the next 3-4 years without shadow of a doubt. They are not 1 year players. They're not instant players that you buy for 1 year and then get rid of the next year, like Chelsea do, for example, with some of their players. They buy him, sell him for the next year, whatever. These are players that are gonna, as you say, steady the ship. So it's very positive to see. It's very, very positive to see. I just hope it maintains, you know, with Amorim as the manager. I just really hope that's the case, man.
Yeah, 100%. And this thing here is spot on, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? We haven't just gone for any player for the sake of it. Like, not only have the players wanted to join us, but it seems like the players we've targeted, yeah, have been very specific profiles of players. Like, even the Baleba, they're saying that they want a box-to-box dynamic player, and he fits that. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's one of them ones where all the players, it seems like they sat down at the start of the window and they said, yo, these are the positions we want to fill. These are the list of players we want. And so far, it looks like we're ticking off our first choice targets. It feels like that. It really feels like that.
If we get Donnarumma
as well, will be crazy. But it just feels like after the part Onana's played in potentially getting Baleba in, yeah, and in Mbumo, he's probably gonna stay for one more year.
But Andres, listen, he might have talked to the players, but he ain't the one paying the bread. He ain't the one doing the
Of course he's
negotiation
not.
with the club. All of that is semantics, in my opinion. Players talk to players with or without transfers.
Yeah.
Bro, if you know, that's just all thingy talk. His mistakes and his gameplay doesn't get changed by him talking to two
Yeah,
players
yeah,
and
he stinks, bro.
all of that stuff. I don't care. But
Do you
if
think
we
United
get,
go and get Donnarumma, yeah, and keep Onana? Because
but hear me out. If they do get Donnarumma, I might have to get a Man United tattoo on my calf. It's a mad thing. I might have to become a toppity top red man. I might have to get a Man United tattoo on my calf, bro. Because then it's a mad thing. It's a mad thing. Donnarumma, what? And Baleba, yeah. I might have to get an Ineos shirt, bro. I might have to get a Man United shirt with Ineos on the back. That would just be, yeah, bro. Like, this is what I mean. Don't toy with my heartstrings. You know what I'm saying?
I think we have to get a goalkeeper in, but I don't know if it'll be a goalkeeper to create competition or if it'll be a goalkeeper to straight up replace him.
I thought Binder is leaving, so we needed a keeper anyways.
Is Binder definitely leaving?
I thought that was the case. That there was a lot of talk around Binder. So, and then I seen the report which said that Andre is not willing to be a backup keeper and this, that, and the
Exactly.
other. So I'm a bit conflicted. I'm not sure. I think at this rate, maybe neither of them leave. But Donnarumma for 30 million, I'd say 20 million gets that deal done.
Yeah,
20,
30 million euros is crazy to ask for him.
It's just insane. And I'm surprised nobody else has picked him up as well. 30 million for a keeper of that stature, of that quality and caliber and performances over the last few seasons. Impossible you let that go. Impossible. We have to figure a way out. Deadline day settings, it may be Betis, you know, start churning out some change for Anthony, Sancho, some change. And I know majority of it will probably go towards the Baleba stuff. But either way, man, just make that happen, bro. What's 5 mil a year? 8 mil a year for a player like Donnarumma, do you know what I'm saying? To amortize it. Would that bro, make that happen? Because that just only prepares us for the future departure of Andre Onana. Do you know what I'm saying? Either way, these players, I'll be honest, these players need to feel that their time at United is coming to an end. Whether this be this window or next summer is coming to an end. Like Rasmus, no matter how much he feels like he wants to fight for his spot, bro, you can do all the shadow boxing you want. You can do all the shadow boxing you want, but the punch you're gonna feel during the season holding bench, you know, it is what it is. Do you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And I want Andre Onana to feel that way. I can't forgive Andre and Rasmus, bro, for the pain that they caused us.
Nor should we. Nor should we, bro. I think we need to be heartless, bro. We need to be cold and we need to get a goalkeeper in that can either replace him immediately, yeah, or apply so much pressure, yeah, that eventually they replace him. But he can't finish the season, yeah, as Manchester United goalkeeper, if he stays. You know what I mean? Even if he stays, we need someone good enough to force him out the team.
Yeah, and just like we do with Rasmus, you didn't get Seshko and Mbuemo playing in the middle because we want to start Rasmus Hojlund. No, but the manager, the club have clearly identified that this striker is not our player going forward. We didn't buy an older striker. Do you know what I'm saying? Like Mateta, you know, in their prime or whatever. We bought someone that also needs a little bit of time to adjust and develop as well. You know, a young player, and that tells you everything you need to know. Everything you need to know. And we're not in Europe anyway, so it's not like there's going to be a crazy amount of rotation. The starting 11 is pretty much solid and fixed. The bench players are pretty much solid and fixed. You know, the Mounts, the Casemiros, they're going to be rotating. And it is what, you know, the Maguires are going to be rotating in the cup competition. You've got a cup team, and these guys are going to get pushed down to cup team. And I want that for Andre Onana as well. I really do not care, bro, because he ain't shown us nothing. His ball playing nothing, zilch. I cannot look at any aspect of his game and say that there's okay, maybe he does that well. No, nothing, absolutely nothing. So he need to
He's
go.
Pure
bro.
trash. He's pure trash, bro. Like he don't deserve any respect at all for what he's shown in a Manchester United shirt, bro. It's an absolute joke, bro. I'd bin him absolutely no hesitation.
I've seen more from Tom Heaton in preseason than Andre Onana all season, bro. I'll be real.
Yeah, bro, facts.
I'll be so real. Do you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? 100% fact.
I hope it's the case. Yeah, I've seen this thing about 50 M's for Garnacho. I think we can get that done. I don't, you know,
I
Chelsea
don't think we're
always.
gonna get 50 M's. However, I think that what did Madueke go for? Madueke went for 40 something million, innit? I think
Mhm.
that they're trying to get close to what they sold Madueke for, because they probably rate them a similar level, which is kind of, it kind of makes sense.
Whatever we get is what we, you know, we're gonna push. Of course, I want Man United to get the most money,
Mm.
but let's be honest, Garnacho's gonna go to Chelsea and then get sent to Timbuktu a year later.
Yeah, I
That's
reckon 18 months they're shipping him out.
that's just what Chelsea do, don't they? Unless you're
Mm.
Caicedo, Cole Palmer, that level of player who really is surviving Chelsea. Nicholas Jackson himself is struggling to survive Chelsea. Let's be honest, and
Mm.
there are many Chelsea fans, who, you know, you as well. You rate Jackson highly, but even he's struggling. Do you know what I'm saying? They just bought Dilap as well. A year
Mm.
later, they're gonna flog him off to somewhere, bro. That's just the truth. That is just the truth. And the fact that the bunch of, you know, I don't like the name Bomb Squad. I really don't like it. But, you know, those players that didn't go to preseason, it's
Mm.
just a mad, bro. That is, do you know how mad that is? That you got told to pray someone comes for you and you didn't go to
Yeah.
preseason and you're literally praying now. Let's be deadly honest.
Mm.
You're literally praying now. I ain't seen Anthony like no pictures. I ain't seen Anthony wear someone else's shirt. I've seen Anthony nice and quiet, bro. Bite his tongue and sit it out. I'm seeing this guy take pictures, this, that, like pictures, you know. He's still a child, man. He's a dad, but he's still a child, bro.
Yeah, 100%. But I don't know. Like Chelsea they seem to be sold on getting the deal done for whatever reason. So who are we to stand in their way, bruv?
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like my man said, United value him at 50. They're saying Chelsea value him at 30. So they'll probably meet somewhere in the
That's not
middle.
far. That's not a lot in there. That's a 10 mil.
Yeah,
10 plus
they'll
10.
meet somewhere in the middle. And
Yeah.
even if that 10 million is in add-ons or whatever, it doesn't matter.
We know
You know what
Chelsea
I'm
got
saying?
the bread. Yeah, we know Chelsea got the bread. That's
Yeah, we know that they've got the money.
that's for sure.
They've wanted the player for some time because this is not a new link. So, bro, who cares? Let's fucking get it done, bro. Do you know what I mean? And that's halfway to paying for our midfielder.
And I won't be surprised if we put some sell-on clause in there as well, and do end up accepting the 35 million and say, listen, 10-15%. So like we done with Elanga, for example. We done
I
that
hear that,
with
but the way
Maxi.
Chelsea are like to move their products, yeah, I don't think Chelsea are gonna wanna give up a percentage of the resale. Do you know what I mean? I just don't think so, bro, because they're probably already thinking about the sell-on.
Mm. They're very good at doing that. They're very good at buying random players and who barely play but end up selling them for more money.
Yeah,
Which
bro.
is
Listen,
weird.
they've been flipping players. Do you know what I mean? This is what they do, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So them man are buying cars from the auction, bruv. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Doing them up and selling them on for profit. This is what these man do, bro. So it's one of them ones. I don't expect Garnacho to really do anything at Chelsea, and I don't expect him to be there long. So
I desperately need this deal to go through. And there's a very specific reason why I want Alejandro to go to Chelsea. Like I wanna on a random Saturday, I wanna watch on my TV Cole Palmer going to Garnacho. What the fuck are you doing? You know how Cole Palmer, what the fuck?
bro, it's gonna be interesting, bro. Like it will just be good, yeah, to watch Chelsea fans have to deal with the frustration of having him, and they've gone from getting rid of Madueke to then bringing in Garnacho. It's like you man have swapped one headache for another, bro.
Oh, bro, I need that, bro. On a Saturday, just watching this guy. Yeah, I see Cole Palmer dribbling 3 players, not passing it to Madueke. I need that, bro. You see pettiness and revenge. I need that, bro. And Cole Palmer kicking the freaking goalpost. Say, what the fuck?
Bro, it's going to be an interesting an entertaining season for multiple reasons.
Yeah, for sure.
Multiple reasons, bro. Honestly, like the way we're moving, there's a lot to be optimistic about. And we haven't had a reason to be this optimistic in a very, very long time as United fans, bro. So
Yeah.
I can't lie, bro. I'm enjoying it right now, bro.
I'm not
Like
even
I'm not going
phased
to
about
be I'm not going to be
preseason. You know,
shamed out of enjoying the current situation, bro,
I
because
hear it.
we're moving 30.
I hear it. I'm not even phased by preseason. You know, the Everton game and games like before, whatever. I'm not really. We're playing Fiorentina tomorrow. I'm not really phased. I'll be honest. I'm really not phased by preseason because we're still getting players in. We're still making, getting players off. I think one thing that we done really well is obviously get Rashford the move, make the move happen that he wanted, and the club wanted as well, which is a massive wage bill off the books, and the Barca have agreed to pay majority of his wages, if not all. I think it's all of his wages. How often do you hear that? We've sent players on loan where we're paying majority of the wages and stuff as well. So I think it will happen for the other players as well. Malacia, don't know what's gonna happen. Sancho still no movement, but I'm sure there's something going on behind the scenes. Man United are not just sitting there thinking, we don't want to keep these players on the books if they're not going to play. Sir Jim's made it clear, isn't he? He's made it clear he don't want high earners to be not on the field. He wants his highest earners to be in the starting 11, which makes
Yep.
sense. So I'm looking forward to that, bro. One more weekend of Rasmus Hojlund, then we get Benjamin Seshko, and I really hope the player turns out to be what Man United fans expect. I'm sure he'll be better than Rasmus. I'm
Oh,
really,
bro,
really
but that's not the benchmark. I'm sure he'll be fine because the pressure's not on him. He's not on big wages. His fee's not crazy. 66 million is not crazy. We paid 72 for Rasmus. And then on top of that, he's got more senior players like Mbumo, Cunha, and even Xerxes that can play in the front line. So he doesn't have to start every week, bro.
Mm,
He doesn't. Like the pressure's nowhere near the same.
mm, for real. And there's no European football as well, so it's good. The manager will have plenty of time.
100%. So more time on the training ground as well.
Mm.
I think there's a lot to be positive about, bro. Honestly, and bro, preseason we've been playing away from home. Everyone knows under the lights at Old Trafford's a different fucking ball game.
I don't know what's happened. I don't know about you, but I've been randomly finding like bare Newcastle fans blocking me on Twitter. I don't know. I didn't say anything, but I
I
don't
have
know
no
why.
idea, bro. Like I don't know any
Newcastle. It
Newcastle
must be
fans,
tough
so
being a Newcastle fan right now, bro. Really tough.
bro, didn't you see that thing right there? Apparently Bayern Munich are looking at Jackson now, bro. Please, not another Newcastle target getting snatched, bro. Like, brother, it's getting spooky now. You know what I
Newcastle are
mean? Like,
desperate.
bro, listen, it's turning into bullying now. At some point, the Premier League might need to step in, bro. You know what I mean, and help them because it's
This
looking
become
nasty right now.
this
Can't lie,
become
man.
an
Have to call the head teacher, bro. Man, are getting bullied,
this become like an episode of Geordie Show, man.
bro.
Literally, man, they're desperate. Oh, they're dead desperate. You know when you're desperate at the end of the night and you start linking twos and threes. Fuck it.
It's
It's
bad.
dark. It's
It's
dark. Can't
actually
see.
bad, bro.
Clean up squad. Yeah, it's mad for Newcastle.
Brother, lights on, bro. Man said Benjamin Sesko's on his way to Manchester. He'll undergo his medical tomorrow, and he's set to be unveiled on Saturday. Bro, they said that he's landed already. I swear. I thought they said he's already here. Germany's down the road. So if he left when they said he left, he'll be in Manny already. He'll be in Manny already. Which is crazy. The fact that he didn't even want to wait to get on the plane tomorrow for the medical tomorrow. That man said he jumped on the plane the same day.
Has he been involved in preseason or I don't actually know.
Nah, they said he was training by himself.
Right. So it makes sense then.
Yeah, they said he was training by himself. I don't expect him to be rushed into the team either. I expect him to be coming off the bench early in the season, and I expect Cunha, Mbumo, and Bruno to be the front three until Xerxes fit and until Sesko's been eased into the 11.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. So yeah, it is what it is, man. And my man don't really care about initiations, bruv. Fucking shit. But
Yeah,
what, man?
I don't really care about all of that, man. Start the season. That's all I care about.
That's it, man. Said them Arsenal and Newcastle games are gonna be lit, bro. Listen, every game's gonna be lit, bro. I'll be honest. Like, I'm actually looking forward, yeah, to I'm looking forward to watching United play for the simple fact that we've got so many new players. Potentially, it could be another 5? It could be another 5 players. So there's actually things to be excited about. There's things that can change our fortunes, even if it's through just pure ability of players.
I'm excited, man. I'm excited. I think I'll really start getting giddy once the Baleba news is dropped. That's when I really like. I start losing my mind. I'll be like,
bro.
right, okay, right. TV licensing followed Rants to his new place. Shit, man, these guys are relentless, huh? These TV licensing dons are relentless. I don't know if they're tracking his IP or something, man. Fucking hell. God damn. Man, he been making them vlogs and showing them screens. I told you, when you be showing screens, you're on vlogs. These guys, that's their job, bro. Man been dropping 2 vlogs a week. And look now what happened. TV licensing said, yo, you got a green screen. All right, then. Projector. Okay. All right. But anyways, Mandim, I don't know how you man been feeling about I don't know how you man been feeling about the preseason. A lot of people have been getting, feeling up and down about the preseason and whatever. I know the own goal pissed a lot of people off. A lot of people, I see the timeline during Man United games and they start like having a meltdown. Oh, this is happening. This is still the same shit. Da, 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 da. The midfield is this. I don't actually pay no mind to the preseason at all, bro. Like at all.
Preseason isn't important. The only thing that's important about preseason is the performances. I always tell people, like, it's not about the results. It's not about the results at all, bro. The thing with United, the reason why, like, I didn't watch most of these preseason games is because I told you guys, it means fuck all, bruv. It means nothing. That's the reality. It means nothing when the season starts. And the thing is, preseason means even less now than it's ever meant, because back in the day, there wasn't so many games in the season. There wasn't so many. So it almost felt like preseason was longer. It almost felt like that. Do you know what I mean? United were doing tours and going South Africa, going to Asia, and it felt like preseason was a bit more drawn out. Now, it's almost like, oh, cool, you bang out 3-4 games and then the season's back, bro. It almost feels like the season just finished.
Yeah, what games have we got left? We got Fiorentina.
Just one against Fiorentina, I believe.
Is that it?
Just one more, bro.
Remember last year, was it, chat? Was it last year where we came back to Old Trafford for a game and then went back out to Ireland or something?
Some shit like that, bro. It's whatever.
Yeah, Fiorentina, that's it. So that's good. Okay. All right. Okay.
And that's at OT, right?
Yeah. Tomorrow's at OT. They're doing a little presentation for David De Gea and stuff.
Oh, there you go. So yeah, bro. It's just one of them things, man. This preseason has meant nothing. That's why I haven't watched most of the games. The season starts next week, bro. You know what I mean? So because of that, it's kind of like you can take preseason with a pinch of salt. All that matters is what these guys do under the lights. First game of the season, bro. You know what I mean? That's all that matters. And I think that we're going to be in a good place, bro. And I think that what people don't actually think about is the morale, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? The energy around Manchester United is going to be different now, bro.
Yeah.
Don't think when the players see what the club are doing, bro, this even strengthens the buy-in. Do you know what I'm saying? Because
of course,
Mbumo would have seen Cunha join Man United. And then Seshko would have seen them two join. Also, Baleba would have seen Cunha and Mbumo join as well. Do you know what I mean? And then he'll see the fucking he'll see the Seshko signing as well. And that will further solidify everything else that Wilcox and them man have been telling man about the rebuild. You see what I'm saying? Because that's what it is. Like, that's how you get a buy-in, bro. You know what I'm saying? Man United are doing so much right now. People are looking around and saying, yo, how the fuck are these man doing this? without XYZ. Do you know what I'm saying? And then even the links with Donnarumma, even if we don't end up getting him, yeah, it's like the fact that we potentially could get a goalkeeper like that, even after the season we've had, it speaks to the actual size of the football club.
I think the energy around the team as well, with, again, I hate to refer to it as that term, bomb squad. It's a mad name. I don't know who came up with that name, but removing those crop of players and bringing these new players in, you can almost feel like these players are here to say, yo, listen, we don't care about last season. We don't care about all of that BS. We're here on new energy, new vibes, new mentality. And it's a new season, basically. Everybody starts from zero. Only difference is a bunch of the top teams are in Europe. We're not. But hey ho, we still got to play each other. And let's just score some goals. And I'm happy that one of the major things I'm happy about is there was a lot of talk about Xerxes' future in Manchester United, you know, and people turning on him and this, that, the other. I'm so happy that, you know, even him, he's happy. He's a very good player. He's the type of player I want Manchester United to have, and to be diminishing any and every news about him or around him, and all the news is about the other player that's actually the problem, is great. It's I've not heard a single peep, nothing at all, and I'm very, very, very happy about that. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of players I want Manchester United to keep, because there was a lot of noise about Xerxes, bro, in January, and this, that, the other. There was a lot of noise about his future, but there's nothing going on. And you know, Xerxes is actually like I can tell by how he moves, how he talks, his social media. He's a lad. You know what I'm saying? He's a lad's lad. He likes to have fun with the guys, and that's the type of energy you want, bro. You want him, Ahmad, Mbeumo, Cunha. I want Ahmad to be uploading Mbeumo's bald head on Instagram all the time. I want them vibes, you know what I'm saying? Because those vibes will reflect on the pitch. That bond, that relationship is. I don't need players to be falling out with the manager and this, that, the other. You know what I'm saying? I don't need that, bro.
No, 100%, bro. It feels different. It feels different at the club, and that's the one thing, yeah, that man can give this manager a bit of credit for, is that personality-wise, he's getting rid of the right personalities. He's getting rid of the right ones. The fact that he's come in here and potentially Rashford, Garnacho, and Rasmus have been bombed here. Do you know what I'm saying? It's fucking, bro, like, I can't put into words.
It tells you massively about their character, because Harry Maguire, for example, has been slated and he's been pulled left, right for years to leave this club. Don't forget, you remember we were looking at Jared, who we wanted to replace Maguire to Newcastle. So much talks were going on. But Maggie's still gone to preseason because of his character, because of his professionalism. Regardless of what he can or can't do or whatever, it's because of those characters. And these are the players that the manager has picked out. Said, bro, you know what? Forget your football ability. You're just not good for the squad. Your behavior and your attitude and whatever it is just not good for the squad. It doesn't help the squad, bro. Either way, there's always something going on around you. So we do not want you to be around this group. And the isolation just does nothing but solidify the other players in thinking, you know what, we're safe. You know, we don't need to. We can be ourselves and enjoy ourselves. You know what I'm saying? That's what's important. And I'm glad Man United have the manager and the club have created that environment, you know, that happy 100%.
But this is where his experience as a player comes in as well, Amarin, because he understands, the impact that certain players can have on the dressing room and just on the culture that you're trying to build in it. And the manager did say, he did say that they're trying to build a certain culture, but also
family bond or something.
Yeah, but also they're trying to build that culture from the top. It's not just in the dressing room; it's from the very, very top, from the owners. Do you know what I'm saying? So the owners have given the manager obviously the authorization to keep these guys away from everyone else, and he's done that. So in that, you can just see, even like you said with the social media posts and all these other things, that these men are doing the right thing. They're doing the right thing. There's definitely a new feel around the club. And when you're seeing players of this ilk here being brought into the club, it definitely makes you believe that things are finally changing. Because we've had loads of false dawns before, bruv.
For real. For real. What do you?
No,
I
it's
want to
crazy.
ask you. What? You know, you've been a big vocal person about this player, and my player has been nominated for Ballon d'Or.
What player is that?
Scott McTominay.
What are you talking about?
Scott McTominay is on the Ballon d'Or list, isn't he?
You taking a piss?
You didn't know?
No, I've no interest in the Ballon d'Or.
I know, but I'm saying, like, you know, that's my guy, innit? I'm just saying. Big up to Scott McTominay, you know. People doubted him.
Are you sure?
Ask your chat, bro. He's there. He's on the nominees for Ballon d'Or.
What are you talking about?
Scott McTominay is in the 2025 men's Ballon d'Or nominees, bro.
Are you being serious or are you trying to wind me up? Oh, the chat saying he actually is. Hey, that's mad, you know. I didn't know that. I saw that Rice was. Do you know what I mean? So if Rice is there, Scott can be there. Doesn't mean anything. It's not going to do anything.
Football heritage, you know.
But football's weird anyway. Do you know what I mean? Football's very, very strange. If Scott can be on that list.
Why did you think? No, that's disrespectful. Why did you think, like, I'm taking the piss? That's
why would I not think that?
What do you mean? Why would you? Scott McTominay, the king of Naples, man. What do you mean? Scott McTominay, you know, my guy, man. Let him enjoy his life, bro. Let him enjoy.
Bro, listen, I wish him all the best, mate. Do you know what I'm saying? Like he said, you know what I mean? It's the salads in Italy be hitting different, bro. I'm happy for him.
Yeah, top 30, yeah, but we'll take that, bro.
Yeah, all right, bro. Good for him.
We'll take that, bro.
Good for him, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I big up everyone inside, man. Let's get these lights up. Over 2K in the building. What's that? Vinny's on there as well. He could be on there, bro. You know what I mean? Vinny can be wherever he wants to be, bruv. You know what I mean? What's this? Hold on. Like, have agreed a joint friendly match in Leipzig as part of the transfer. The friendly would generate around 2 million for Leipzig. Bez, that's where the Vivel relationship comes in. Do you know what I mean? We probably don't get this deal for as cheap, yeah, without these kind of relationships, to be honest, man. And even though Vivel was quite hit and miss with Chelsea, because he's the guy that brought in Madueke and also what's his name as well, from Leipzig, Nkuku. It's yet to be seen, yeah, how well that Seshko does here, but he's proven his worth, innit? He's proven his worth in this deal for sure. Because, bro, they were talking about 90 million euros and that for this brother.
Safe.
You know what I'm saying? That's what they were doing. So I can't lie, bro. Vivel was showing that he has got some value to our recruitment team. And so far, this recruitment team, yeah, is on course for like a 9 out of 10 window, bruv. They're on course for one. They're on course for probably the best window in recent history for the club.
I'm seeing Ben Jacobs released that Man United are willing to accept 40 mil for Rasmus Hojlund. I think that's just the amortized money, isn't it, over the years that he's been here? They just want to recoup that, really.
Yeah, but even that, no one's paying us that. Like, bro, we have to be real. No one's paying us 40 mil. Like, with Rasmus, yeah, I reckon that the Rasmus Hojlund situation, we probably see him going out on loan with an obligation to buy. I can't see someone putting up cash. Them Italian teams are broke. They're not paying no 40 mil for Rasmus Hojlund, bro. AC Milan.
You reckon he's the fourth choice forward now, instantly, isn't it?
Who?
Rasmus. He's the fourth choice now.
Where?
So there's Seshko, there's Xerxes, there's Embuemo, then there's him.
No, and there's Cunha.
Oh, so you'd play Cunha in the middle as well. So he's 5th choice.
Brother, he's 5th or 6th choice. Because even Bruno's one of the front 3 ahead of him.
Chai.
It's long. It's long. Do you get me? It's long. I'll be honest, bro. Like, it's mad. He's like 5th choice. Only Cheeto he's ahead of. Only Cheeto. And that's by default.
By age.
Yeah. Brother. It's spooky for him.
By age. Yeah.
It's very spooky. He's cooked. He's actually cooked, bro. And the thing is, yeah, like people turn around and they'll say, oh, like the manager don't really rate Xerxes and all these things. I don't agree with that. But also, when you actually look at, if you read between the lines and you look, yeah, even in the preseason, yeah, look at the increased social media activity around Josh compared to Rasmus. Look at the increased social media activity. These guys know who's going to be here and who's not going to be here.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? They know, bro.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. Like, these men know that Rasmus ain't got no future at this club, bro. Do you know what I mean? And Xerxes rated both in the changing room, yeah, but also his stock amongst the fans has risen, yeah, and Rasmus's has plummeted, bro. They've almost switched positions.
I hear it.
Man said, what's your starting 11 against Arsenal?
Yeah, midfield. Talk to me about the midfield, because if Baleba comes in, are you going to do
I believe the midfield would be Baleba and Ugarte, and it would be Bruno, Cunha, and then Bumo in the front 3, and then Dorgu and Ahmad as wing backs, and Maz, Ioro, Delit centre backs, and then the goalkeeper, which is probably going to be Onana. No, Onana's injured, right?
Yeah, but he's apparently going to be back for the Arsenal game.
Okay, well then it'll be Onana in goal unless we unless we do a Mazzoline for Donnarumma by then, which I doubt. Do you know what I mean? So I believe that's going to be the lineup. I think we'll see in the big games, we will see Baleba and Ugarte, bro, because extra mobility and this manager's extra negative. So I expect to see him go extra defensive. I expect that.
I won't be surprised if he plays Bruno and Baleba in the middle.
I think against the lesser teams, yes. I believe against the more difficult teams, he'll go with Ugarte for the extra coverage and then put Bruno in the front line. I could really see that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like Baleba and Bruno, yeah, against the bigger teams, I can't see it, bro.
Brighton are going to try everything that they can. They're probably going to, if we do place a bid, I don't know if it's part of the contract anyways, because these things can be part of the contract where Brighton reject the bid and then they have to give Baleba a new deal in return. And because he's on 12 grand, isn't he? So they'll probably bump him up to 30, 40 racks a week, something like that. 20, 30 racks a week. But that won't be nowhere near what Man United are going to give him, which is probably 70, 80, something like that. So I don't know how Man United are going to do it. If they're gonna do it, there's probably talks going on because there's a difference in valuation of around 30 mil, isn't it? Let's not even count the add-on, so it's about 20 mil. Man United
difference in valuation of 30 mil for who?
For Baleba. So Man United,
according to who though?
So there's some reports. I can't remember who reported it, but they said Baleba is valued at 90 million for Brighton plus 10 add-ons. Man United value him at 70. So there's the difference.
Yeah, but Man United have to say that they value him at 70. That doesn't mean they value him at 70, but they have to say that they value him at 70. Because if they went in and said, "Yo, we actually value him at 100," then
I get that. No, I get that, but I'm saying is how much are Brighton gonna be willing to drop their asking price? That's really what it comes down to. Brighton, at the end of the day, Brighton do not have to let the player go at all. They don't have to. They can just hold him hostage. Like Newcastle are holding Isak hostage. Doesn't matter what the player wants, who cries, what Onana rings. Doesn't matter, nothing. Brighton don't want to let him go. They're not going to let him go. Simple. Unless...
Bro, but they haven't said that they don't want to let him go, though.
They haven't. No, they haven't. Brighton have never said... I don't think Brighton have ever said that about any player that they don't want to let him.
Precisely, because every player's got a price.
Everybody in Brighton is up for sale, if I'm not mistaken. Everybody's up for sale. But don't forget that is a big player for them. But it's a big money for them, and they are
Oh,
a
it's a
selling
big
club.
player for them, and also they understand that their model is to bring in players, and the players will eventually move on. So because of that, if they genuinely they value him at 104 million, and that's how much they're willing to accept, then we paid 104 million. What's the problem? I don't see
No,
the
I don't
problem with 104 million.
For a player like Baleba, I ain't got no problem to pay 100 M's, bro.
I don't have a problem with 104 million. I have no problem with it. Like, you pay that shit in installments, and it's 104 million in totality, including add-ons. I don't have a problem with 104 million because I know that Rice went for more than that, and Rice ain't better than him. You know what I'm saying? And Caicedo went for 110 plus 5, I believe, yeah. And I hope that he gets to the level that Caicedo's at, and I believe he can get to that level. So for a player that's 21 years old, Premier League proven, already shown that he can do what he's doing, yeah, bro. I don't mind paying 104 mil, yeah, all together, blood. I don't mind, bro. You know what I mean? Tell them, man, you can hold a little 26 mil a year or whatever it is. Yeah, 4 installments, and we keep it moving, my brother.
Send someone their way. I don't know.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
Liverpool.
well, we don't even need to send no one their way, yeah, bro. Just say you can get your 104 million, yeah, in totality, and we amortize that shit and we keep it moving. I don't care, bro. I'm not trying to haggle over a player of that quality because he's so good, yeah, that I don't even think it's worth haggling. If you go to Brighton and you say, how much do you value him? And they say 104 based on the market. You have to look at the market. And if you're being fair, you have to agree that, cool, that's fine.
And
even though we don't like it, there's not players of his profile just knocking around in football to say, cool, he's not worth that. These men are talking about 120s and that for Isak, bro. 120s, 130s. Some people are saying 150s he's worth.
You gotta also value the player as per to your own requirements for the team. You know, he is worth 104 million to Man United if he is the player, if he's the player that can be pivotal to Man United.
Brother, he transforms the whole season.
That's
so
it.
He's
That's
worth 104.
Yeah, he's worth.
It's not just about what he's worth, it's about what he's worth to what we're doing. Yeah, this guy transforms our whole fucking season.
Yeah, for sure.
On his own. So he's worth 104. So pay the Ross Clark money.
It was like what, you know, it was absurd what Chelsea paid for Cole Palmer, for example, and look what ended up happening for them.
Yeah, he transformed the whole thing. And at the time, yeah, nobody was sure what they were gonna get with Cole Palmer. Some people were saying 45 million was too much because he hasn't got a lot of experience. You know what I mean? Now you're looking at 45 million, it's an absolute steal.
Yeah. I think you mentioned in the WhatsApp group chat, I remember you said, listen, Arsenal fans don't complain about the Rice's price tag at the end of the day. That's how much they value him for their midfield. And that's just what it is. So
they don't talk about his price because they feel like he's performed at a level that's not a conversation that needs to be had anymore. You see what I'm saying? And Baleba is one of those players. I don't believe there's any chance that he comes in and he doesn't do well. Therefore, the price tag is not what we're going to be talking about. Obviously, he's not Declan Rice. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, they're probably going to talk about his price tag more because he looks more like Paul Pogba than Declan Rice, but that's another fucking conversation. But the point is, yeah, he's good enough. Pay the money. If it's 104, it's 104. No problem.
Figure out a way, innit, at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And I think getting rid of some of the earners as well would help. I won't be surprised if we get a mad situation towards the end of the window where a player that we didn't expect leaving just goes. I would not be surprised at all. Someone of a higher earner ends up leaving randomly out of the blue. Totally out of the blue. Because obviously the wage bill helps massively as well, doesn't it?
The wage bill has helped massively.
It helps.
It has helped massively and reducing it. Like they said, Rashford's wages taken off has given us something like 15 million extra or something like that. However, as much as I think they would want to get Cass off the wage bill, I just don't think, one, he's receptive to leaving, and two, I don't think anyone wants him enough. You know what I'm saying?
Who's this? Sorry, who?
Casemiro.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Now,
I don't think anyone wants
I'll
him
be real.
enough.
Cass got to stay, man.
I would
He's
keep him anyway,
the
but
OG. He got to stay. He
I
got to
would
stay.
keep him. But you know what? In terms of his salary, he would be the player that they'd be looking at. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Because him or Bruno, but he's older than Bruno.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah,
I
it's
hear it.
interesting. Hey, big up
But
everyone inside. Man said Liverpool will spend. Hold on, the money. There was talk of 150 million for him, and that was Newcastle's valuation. I don't think Liverpool will go to that personally. I think they wouldn't. I don't think they'll see that as good value. He's not going to end up costing 150. However, they're going to have to break the Premier League record for him. It's going to be above 120.
we were speaking on the valuation of the teams as well. Don't forget how much Chelsea and Liverpool went toe to toe for Caicedo as well. They were on a bidding war.
That pushed the price up as well, for sure, didn't it? Or
Massively. And they were in a bidding war, literally.
Mm.
Literally, because that's how much they valued him in the team. And Caicedo is that type of player as well. And now that nobody, I don't think there is anybody else that's in for Baleba at the moment. Not that I'm aware of, but it makes.
But this is the beauty of it. It's like nobody really thought he was available, and it's almost like we've manufactured a free run at him. Do you know what I mean?
We
Which
were
is
saying, Man
fucking
United
brilliant.
need to be, when player like Isak becomes available, you make it happen. But I am actually happier if we actually get Baleba, because we've got our forward and we've got our midfielder for the same price or similar-ish price without breaking the bank on one particular player. Both players are adding to the team and both players complement the team. So why get one when you can get two? I get Isak is a world-class striker and he's the best of the best that money can buy. But there will, I'm telling you, there will be another Isak in a year or
Bro,
two.
but even this thing here about Johan Visa, I think Johan Visa is better value for money. You can get a Visa for 40 mil or 45 mil, or you can pay 120, 130 for Isak, bro. Like Isak ain't fucking 3 times the player that Johan
But the
Visa
thing is,
is.
Rants, Liverpool are at a stage where they can afford branded footwells for their car. They are at that position. You can buy your footwells from Amazon and eBay, and they do the same job.
I hear it.
But Liverpool are in a place where they can afford the polish after the car wash, and that's what they want to do, because they have the engine and the vehicle of pristine quality after winning the league last season. They've kept Van Dijk, they've kept Salah, and they want to deliver to probably the promises that they made to these two as well. That look, we wanna really go back to back, and it's not just a one season wonder where City were falling off. We want to do it again and again. And that's why we want to get the players that we're getting in, Words and this, that, the other, and Frimpong. And that's what they want to do. They're in that position. Do you know what I'm saying? City were in that position when they were spending willy-nilly on keepers and this, that, the player. They were spending anyhow. Marmoush they got, Doku they got. They just spent on they spent on Grealish like it's nothing. Do you know what I'm saying? Those teams are at that position, so they can do that. I'm sure we will get in that position if we were top 3, top 4 consistently. We have done that in the past anyways, haven't we? We spent willy-nilly money anyhow. We've bought designer stuff, but right now we're not doing that. We're still getting good players though. We're still getting
I hear all of that, but it would just be interesting to see how this unfolds, because there's multiple people are forgetting there's multiple things at play at the moment, because Isak looks like he's almost completely burnt bridges at Newcastle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's starting to look that way. But then on the flip side, it's like he's got 3 years left and Newcastle do not have to sell him. And also, on top of that, it's like they haven't found his replacement yet. And even if they do find his replacement, they now have to think about almost the optics of this whole summer. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, in my opinion, the only way they can rescue, the embarrassment of this summer is if they don't sell it. And they say, you know what, we're not going to be bullied into selling a player, because you've been bullied into losing out on players. Like, the only way you can save face now is saying, yo, we can afford to fuck you off to the reserves, for the season, because on paper they can afford it, and just save face, bro. They're in a nasty situation where I feel like that's the only way that they can come out with a shred of dignity, blood, after this. You know what I'm saying? And then even Liverpool as well.
But that's not a good environment for them if they do keep him.
It's not a good environment, but bro,
It's a lose-lose.
sometimes man have to make a statement, cause you know them ones. It's not, you say it's a lose-lose situation, but it's a lose-lose situation if they sell him. Even if they get 140 mil for him, it's still a lose-lose situation because the 140 mil is not going to make a difference to them because there's nobody out there that they could buy for the 140 mil to replace what they've lost.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So
that's why I said
it's lose anyway.
They'll make the money, but then they will eventually have a bigger loss, which is lose out on Champions League football because they ain't gonna have Isak to help them get into any trophies or anything as such. They're gonna miss out massively. Is it worth 140 M's to lose out on European football? Is it worth it? That's what they gotta ask themselves because that's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
There is no player available, anyways. Osimhen gone, Gyökeres gone, Seshko gone.
I don't know if there's any two players available that they could buy that could make up for what they've lost. Yeah, not just because of Isak's ability, because I don't think that Isak is a 140 million pound player. I don't think he's an absolute fucking. These man talking about him like he's R9, bro. He's not R9. Like, man, need to get this out of your head, innit? He's not fucking R9, bro.
But in the modern age, he's the best thing money can buy right now.
No, but not really, bro. Like, honestly, yeah, like he's a good player, innit? He's a good player. That's what
you weren't saying that when he was available and Man United didn't buy Seshko, and you was like, yeah, Man United.
I said yes. I said, yeah, that bro, we need to be involved in the conversation if he becomes available. But he's not fucking R9, bro. People are talking about him like he's R9.
Nobody is.
He's a good footballer, bro. That's what he is. He's not 140 million. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if he goes to Liverpool, yeah, it doesn't guarantee that Liverpool are going to do the treble or the quadruple next season. It doesn't do any of those things. The way that people are talking about him, they're talking about him like he's a game changer, like he's a game breaker and he changes everything, bro. It's not that, bro. You know what I mean? He makes Liverpool even more difficult to play against. But for me, he's not what these men are saying. Like, even when I look at the impact here that I could see potentially João Pedro having at Chelsea, I imagine he could have as big an impact at Chelsea as Isak would have at Liverpool. I can really see that. From what I've seen, the little things that he's done, yeah, at Chelsea in pre-season, just his football IQ and his movement and stuff like that. I could see a way, yeah. I could see a world where he has an as impressive season as Isak, bro, and is as scary or as effective, bro. I don't look at Isak as a complete footballer and think, yeah, like, bro, like he's miles away from everyone else. I really don't. Like, I really don't, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So I don't know what it is, bro. I don't know where a good player, they've almost turned him into the boogeyman. He's not the boogeyman. He's not the boogeyman, bro. Like, I don't understand how, like, when did it happen? When did it happen?
I do rate him highly, and I think he's one of the best strikers in the world right now. Simple.
Yeah.
Just to know, any team he goes in, it's just a mad thing. And his age as well. Now, his injury record is a bit booky. That is, he's missed out 200 odd days for Newcastle. But make no mistake, he's world class, and that's just what it is. That's just what it right now, anyways. Of course, he's not no Drogba. He ain't no freaking Henry. He ain't no R9. But
yeah, he's not a Rooney. He's not any of those things. He's just a good player, innit? But
no one is.
He's just a bloody good player. That's all it is, bro. But 140 million, yeah. Newcastle, if they get 140 million, there's nothing they can do with that 140 million, yeah, to make it hurt less. Do you understand what I'm saying? So they're in a lose-lose situation anyway. I'd rather lose with him still at the club with my dignity intact because I told these men to fuck off. You can't bully me. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Because I'm losing anyway. Do you understand what it is, bro? It's one of them ones. It's like, bro, literally, if a man tries to jack your phone, bro, it's like, bro, I'd rather smash my phone on the floor, yeah, than neither of us have the phone.
By the way,
now neither of us have the phone, bro. Rather than I give you my phone and I know I have to walk home with no phone, knowing that you have my phone. I'd rather break my phone and no one's got the phone.
Content insurance, man.
Yeah, bro. I'd rather both of us bro.
Yo.
I've inconvenienced both of us.
What happened to your phone? Yeah, bro, just slipped out of my pocket, G.
Brother, I've inconvenienced both of us because now you've tried to stop me.
And
I've
if you
smashed the
punch
phone.
me,
You can have it if you want.
yeah,
Screen's cracked.
if you punch me or you pull out a knife or whatever, I can heal.
Bro, it's cracked.
I
Fuck you
run.
then. I'm running, bro. I dash the
Yeah.
phone and I'm running. So I have the phone. It's broken. I have the phone. And this is what it is,
I'm
bro.
trying to rob your phone.
Bro. Man are saying you can do a lot with 140 million and that Liverpool did XYZ. Load of bollocks, mate. Bro. Liverpool, when man are talking about what Liverpool done with Coutinho money and XYZ, bro, listen. You need to understand, yeah, that in recent history, guys, yeah, how many teams have sold a player for really big money, yeah, and actually made good use of that money?
We didn't when we sold Ronaldo.
Brother, we didn't when we sold Ronaldo. When Spurs sold Gareth Bale, yeah, I think they tried to buy 3-4 players and it didn't work out with the money. Liverpool sold
Coutinho.
Luis Suarez and didn't do fuck all with the money. They sold Coutinho and that was the window. I think they got Alisson and Thingy in it. I think it might have been. You know what I mean? And then the Harry Kane money. What did Spurs do with the Harry Kane money?
Fuck all. They bought.
Brother, most of the time when teams sell players for big money, yeah,
dumb.
What do they do with it? Do you know what I'm saying? I don't fucking know, bro. I don't know. Like it's hit and miss, bro. Just because you have the money, sometimes you're better off having the player because what's out there is just nothing, bro. What's out there is just fucking nothing, bro. Like this is the reality. Even if Newcastle had 140 million, yeah, who do they go and get, yeah, with that 140 that makes up for the embarrassment of this summer of them missing out on Cunha, Mbumo, losing Isak, missing out on Seshko. Who else have I missed, bro? João Pedro. Brother, they've missed out on near double-figure players, bro. 140 million don't make up for that shit. 140 million does not spare your blushes, bro. The only way you can save face right now is by locking Isak here in the fucking under-21s training ground and telling him he's not leaving.
Oh, my thing.
Missed out on Ekatike as well, bro. Bro, what are we doing? The only way you can fucking save face right now is saying, yo, I'm not a prick. You can't bad man up like this. So, boy, you get me? This is you, my brother.
Just give him a new deal, innit, at this rate, bro. What nothing you can do, bro. Just put him on 300 bands and tell him hold this and be quiet.
That's all they can do. All they can say to him is, yo, we've got Champions League football. We need you to spearhead us in Europe for one more season. Yeah. And we agree to let you go for a reasonable fee next season. We can agree on a fee now.
Yeah.
That's the only way they come out of this with any sort of credit. If they still end up selling him, even if it's for 150, they still lost. You get it? They still lost because they're going to go and sign who? Jackson.
Chai. Anyways, how's your mate Lee Gunner, man? How's the uncle?
Why would he not be all right?
Pepe dunked on him, innit?
Yeah, but come on, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, bro. I'm sure there was an emergency meeting for that. You know what I mean?
Victor Glycogen.
Hey, bro, listen.
Lee Gunner's, he literally looked like Lee Gunner's son, innit? If Lee Gunner had a son who was just having who was having 200 grams of protein a day, he would look like Victor, bro. I'm not just, you know, Lee wears glasses and Victor don't. I seen a video of Gekko doing his hair. I was like, oh, he's finished.
See, that's what I mean. He's live now. That's what I mean, bro. It's peak, man. Shout out my guy Leroy, bro. You know what it is, yeah, with... You know what? Because United are actually moving correct, yeah, I'm getting real pleasure from laughing at other teams. Like, it's genuine now. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I know it's like, man can't say, oh, you finished 15th. Bro, the season starts again next week, bro. It's old news now. And this is what I said at the end of the season as well. I said, bro, we all start on 0 next season. So as much as man can chat shit, we all start in the same place. We're all at the starting line come next season.
Have you seen the Victor celebration, by the way?
What do you mean?
The Victor Gyokeres celebration. You seen it? He went from this,
yeah,
to this.
Bro, it's crazy. Hey, listen, yeah. It's going to be interesting. That's all I'm saying. It's going to be very, very interesting.
Oh my God! When I see that, what? He went from this. I stuck.
Yeah, but bro, listen, it's part of the territory, though. Do you know what I mean? It's part of the territory.
Oh my God! I just want to see Liga, bro, smoking 15 fags every game.
Nah, bro. This is gonna be a tough season. It's gonna be a tough season for him.
Oh, bro, I can't wait, man. I can't wait. I'm excited,
shit, man said we're in big trouble this season. Shout out Gunner, bro. Shout out Leroy. I should have known he was live anyway, bro. The work rate is consistent. Do you know what I'm saying? That's fucking hilarious, though, man. Like, he's struggling at the moment, but you know what it is, though? It's like, we know, though. Like, I can't lie. You guys know. The one thing about me is, yeah, I'll always give you my honest opinion, yeah, even if, yeah, it's not what my fan base want to hear, bro. And when we were linked with Gyokeres and that, remember, bro, I was doing sporting watch-alongs before Amarim came, bro. And I was saying, yo, this guy's a scrub. I was telling you, look. I was like, I just don't rate this guy at all, bro. I watched the game. I saw him score a hat-trick, and I was like, he's meaty. He's meaty, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Like, I could see it. And that was a time where there was a realistic chance that we were getting the manager and also the player could have been a Man United target. And I was like, this guy's meaty, bro. So none of this is surprising me. Like, none of this is surprising me whatsoever, bro. I told man he's got a clanky first touch. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's just a bit weird, fam. Like, even that goal that he scored where he kicked the ball into the floor and people were telling me he meant it, bro. Like I'm an idiot. Do you know what I'm saying? He didn't mean it. He scuffed it, bro. A man were like, nah, he meant to kick it into the floor and bounce it over the keeper. I'm like, all right, whatever, man. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is where football fans are. So it's just one of them things where I'm not really surprised. I'm not really surprised that he looks the way he looks because one, he's not match fit. And two, even when he's match fit, man looks booky anyway.
He might be. Jura might be out for him, bro. After just game week 1, when we're done with dealing with these man. When we're done.
Brother, Man United are playing 3 installments of 22 million for Seshko, bro. 22 million. We still got money to spend. Go get Baleba, bro. Give them 26 million up front. Do it. 22 million. Brother, we're nice, bro. Hey, we are nice. Ridiculous.
Yeah. Let's hope over the next few days.
Hey, bro, we're gonna have to start calling us American Express, blood. Fuck this Manchester United thing. This is some Amex thing. I said 22 mil.
Air miles. Air miles.
What them man call it? Them Avios points on that.
Yeah, Avios points. Yeah.
Hey, bro, it's brazy.
Avios points. Yeah.
Hey, we're moving different, you know. Hey, come on, respect my football club, please. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, respect my club. Like, what are you doing? This is insanity, bro. Man said we got no money. We 22 million, and we're about to sell Garnachos for about 35 to 40. That's nasty. That's nasty, bro. We can afford the 104, guys, for Baleba. Can afford it. Like I said, 25, 26 million. Up front, first installment, run that. Run it. And I'm saying Rants, Seshko, really. Yeah, I mean it. I mean it. At the end of the day, yeah, I didn't want Seshko. Didn't want Seshko. But you know what? What that Seshko signing means, I'm all for it, mate. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hope he does well. If he
Yeah,
doesn't,
no, I hope he does well. But like I say, I want the full meal, man. Make it happen. Don't pull on my heartstrings.
yeah.
You know when you walk home, when you walk into your house and you can smell the food, but
Mm-hmm.
you can't smell the rice, but you can smell the curry goat or the chicken or something. But you know the rice has to be there, man. The rice has to. How can you have all of this smell but no rice?
Mm-hmm.
So or no carbs in it. Make the carbs, bro. Make the carbs. Get me Baleba, bro. Get us
Yeah,
Baleba.
bro, listen, that's gonna
Completely
happen, bro. You know what I'm saying?
completely.
United ain't let us down this summer yet. That's one thing I would
Yeah,
say.
that's
You know
true.
what I mean? So as much as I didn't want Benjamin Seshko, yeah, I trust Jason Wilcox. I've always reiterated this. You know what I'm saying? So that's it. Man said United would not have shown interest. Man said exactly without money. Wilcox literally said United will try to sign a player if the player's interested. Exactly, which tells me Baleba plays for Manchester United because one, he wants to play for us, and two, we can afford him. So therefore, there's no barriers. The
It's
only
funny
barrier
how
would be if Brighton didn't want to sell, and Brighton are open to selling.
it's funny how the man them in this same chat were telling us that Man United cannot afford players like Isak and all of them, bro. Look,
Yeah.
they were literally this chat. Some of these gremlins in the chat were saying, "Oh, we can't afford. But we just signed one guy for 22 a year. We're now entertaining another guy, and like I say, I hope it happens. I
Yep.
hope it happens, especially for the people that were thinking that Man United cannot make signings because we done already spent money on Cunha and Mbeumo. Don't forget, it's not like this is our first transaction of the window.
Yeah. I hear it. You're not wrong. He said, would I put Seshko in the Osimhen category? What category is that? Is in strikers I didn't want? Yeah, absolutely. He's in that category if that's what you mean. However, he's younger than Osimhen. You know what I mean? And he's technically like better than him. So it just is what it is, isn't it? Like I'm not a massive fan of him. However, I want him to do well. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna support the signing only because everything else Manchester United are doing, yeah, seems to be spot on. So I'm going to give Vivell and Wilcox the benefit of the doubt with this one, that they know what they're doing, because the next target is Baleba, another player that I would have signed anyway, and Boomer, a player I would have signed anyway, Cunha, a player I would have signed anyway. So far they're getting things right. So I can only just let them take the wheel on this one. That's all I can do. Do you know what I mean? That's all I can do, guys. So yeah, man. All right, let's get these likes up, people. 2K in here. Only got 700 likes. Let's try and get at least 800. Make sure you subscribe to Planet Faz. The link is in the title as well. Let them know what you got coming up on your channel, my bro.
Yeah, I had a couple of days break and then back to streaming anyways as standard and the vlogs and gym vlogs and now that I'm eating again, I'm gonna be doing some food reviews, man.
I said reviews. What the fuck are you reviewing food for, blood?
Because I like food, innit?
Yeah, but that's how it got you in that fucking situation in the first place, bro.
Yeah, but you seen one of the biggest channels on earth, Mark Wayne's. That guy's skinny as fuck, bro. How the fuck is he skinny? And the guy travels the world for food.
Yeah, probably genetics, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have that privilege right now.
How
You
the
ain't
hell
got
is
that,
he
bro.
skinny, bro? You can see his veins in his neck.
Yeah, but he was probably skinny his whole life.
I hear all of that, but I'm not gonna be hoovering all the food. I'm gonna be tasting it. That's the secret. Obviously, you don't eat the whole meal.
Bro, but you trying to convince me you're not gonna eat the whole meal yourself? Bro, like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about here?
Yeah, I'm serious. I'm changed. You know.
Man said I'm gonna buy a meal, yeah, and not eat the whole meal. All right, Faz. Let's see how long that fucking lasts. Do you know what I mean?
But yeah. I got a couple shows coming up, and I'm looking forward to the next challenge. I've got a challenge that I want to do. So I'm working towards it, and I'm gonna release it soon, anyways. so the people will know. But yeah, regular streams are back on every night.
Fairs. Yeah, I mean, you lot make sure you look out for that, man. Big up everyone. Also, like I done a poll on Instagram in it about games and that. Everyone's saying obviously EA 26 is not out yet though, or whatever it's called, FC 26 or whatever the fuck it's called. I think that comes out next month, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, there's no point me even playing 25. I'll just wait for the new one. So yeah. So I'll definitely run that. I need to make sure that my my Streamlabs is set up properly anyway. So I'll probably just do like a fucking pilot stream soon anyway. Do you know what I mean? To make sure everything's running properly. And then I've got, I don't know, some people said obviously Red Dead I played that a while ago. GTA I played a while ago. Can't be asked to go back to that right now, but we're definitely gonna run some gaming streams soon, man, because I know you lot like the what you call it, the solo streams as well. So that would be jokes. Man said eFootball. When is that out? Next week. I say no more. I'll have a look at that as well, bro.
Who the hell plays Pro Evolution Soccer still?
Yeah. eFootball. Do you know what I'm saying? I'll have a look at that. I'll have a look at that still. Red Dead was wavy. I played that during lockdown, innit? But
eFootball.
Yeah, that's what it's called now. Just like FIFA's called FC 26. It's not called FIFA no more. Now they just changed the name, innit? Yeah,
What's
some people said Batman Arkham. Loads of people sent me in loads of different ideas of stuff, but I'm definitely gonna do them because I know the solo streams are always joke, man. That's where we end up having the most joke. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, definitely Red Dead Redemption as well, bro, because that's sick. I can't lie, I got into some good fucking bar fights and that in that game, like it was wavy. So I kind of enjoyed that. So I might run that until the new FIFA comes out, but we're definitely going to be doing it, people. So look out for that for sure. Do you know what I mean?
When's your next vlog?
I don't know. I've got two in the chamber, but we're still in the editing process at the moment. Yeah, because we got a couple more weeks before the fight, and then obviously I'm gonna vlog the day before the fight, which will obviously be the weigh-in and stuff like that. And then we'll have the night of the fight. So I think one a week leading up to the fight is enough now. You know what I'm saying? I'm at a point now where I just wanna work on the finer details now, bro. Like I'm at a point where I'm not gonna get no fitter now. Do you know what I'm saying? The fight's in 2 weeks. I'm not gonna get fitter. Obviously I'm losing the weight, and the more weight you lose, the more your energy and your recovery, you feel it. You know what I mean? Like I'm getting to the point now where I'm actually feeling hungry, bruv. And I wasn't feeling hungry for the first 4 weeks. And now I'm in the last 2 weeks where I'm actually starting to, like, I'm thinking about every fucking meal. That's how I know I'm getting close to the weight, innit? And I'm like I'm like a kilo out. So it's one of them things where I just want to make sure that I don't physically push myself too hard, yeah, because it will compromise your recovery because you're in a calorie deficit every day. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm just managing it now. Like I'm at such a good level now. I just want to stay here. So yeah, bro, it's just more a mental game for me now at the moment. The physical work is done. So it's just, so yeah, like I'm where I need to be in it. Like if the fight was tomorrow, I'd have absolutely no problem. So I'm good. You know what I mean? So yeah, there'll be a couple more vlogs at least, dropping training vlogs, and then obviously the normal vlogs that I do just on my own, whether it's in the gym or whatever, I can drop them whenever because I can vlog and upload them the same day. They're pretty easy to do. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'll definitely be dropping a few more of those. And yeah, we're good people. You know what I mean? So big up everyone that's been supporting the vlogs as well. I know you've enjoyed them, the different kinds of content. And yeah, obviously the link to the pay-per-views in all my in the bios to all my videos as well. You know what I mean? I'm sure closer to the time you lot will grab those. And obviously the whatchamacallit as well. I think we got Face Off weigh-in and the media is like the day before the fight. So that's gonna be fucking entertaining. You know what I mean? So I'm looking forward to that, bro. I'm just looking forward to eating a big fucking meal, blood. You know what I mean? As soon as we weigh in, bro. Because, jeez, can't lie. I don't think I've ever thought about food so much in my life, bro.
You're telling me.
Nah, bro, it's crazy, bro. Man said I might as well pay for the pay-per-view. Bro, you might as well. I'll be honest. Do you know what I mean? If you watch my channel every day, yeah, and you don't buy the pay-per-view, I'll be side-eyeing you. You know them ones there. Because that means I've given you free content for years, blood. A man can't pay £5 for a pay-per-view to support, man. It's a side-eye thing. That's what it is. Do you know what I'm saying? So, nah, man, it'll be interesting, bro. But I just can't wait, bro. I just need some jollof. I need some curry goat. I need some jerk. Literally, I need about 2 days to just relax, and then you get me, and then I'll be over it. Do you know what I mean? I'll be over it, man. But yeah, bro, we're in the trenches now, people. Do you know what I mean? 2 weeks out. The wait is, I'm there. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm there. And the thing is, I probably could eat more, but I'm not going to. Do you know what I'm saying? Because from the mental aspect of it, I'm loving it. I'm loving being here, bro. Because it's like I'm still in good spirits, yeah. But I know if I wasn't streaming and that, I would just be grumpy. You know them ones. And that's where I want to be, because I want to punch this guy's head off. I'll be honest. So I kind of want to be here, innit? You know what I'm saying? I'm channeling it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I got my Vegeta t-shirts, but like that's the energy I'm bringing into the fight, bro. Like just pure fuckeries, bro. That's what I'm on right now. So, you know what I mean? It's great. Man's gonna take it out on rival fans as well, bro. You know what I mean? Man's to channel that energy somewhere. So, nah, bro, I'm feeling great. I'm feeling great, man. So, big up everyone supporting the thing. We're gonna raid Lee Gunner as well. And yeah, man, make sure you keep supporting Faz's late night streams as well, bro. Do you know what I mean? Hopefully they don't turn into fucking picnics, bro. You know what I'm saying? Man's talking about fucking food tasting and this bollocks. You know what I'm saying?
We have to review food, man. We have to review food.
You don't need to review food, bro. Yeah, I'm saying. I think people know what food tastes like by now. People eat every day. I don't understand why. I do not understand why food channels do so well.
Trust me.
I don't understand why.
You got no clue how much bread these men are making.
Bro, I do have a clue, bro. I do not understand why.
Bread.
I don't understand why people sit and watch people eat food. I don't fucking understand it, bro.
It's
like
the same reason why so many women open their legs and take pictures and upload them.
Nah, bro. Like it's
People
not the
do
same.
For reasons, bro. People do
It's not the same. Man are rubbing one out over food. I don't think so.
Listen, majority people on earth are fat. And
that is 100%
right.
factual.
I used to be one of them people. So now it's my time to capitalize on them fuckers.
Yeah, but how can you capitalize on them, yeah, if you're a few bad meals away from ending up back there, bro?
Yeah,
this is the thing.
Every day, am I?
What?
I'm not gonna eat the meals every day. I'm gonna plan my week out, my calories out, X, Y, Z. You know.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna be having. But the thing is, man, don't want to end up down a fucking rabbit hole first.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna. I don't plan to. What do you call it? Have it every week or every other day, or actually have the whole meal because my stomach shrank massively. I've got a free gastric sleeve.
Yeah, but the same way your stomach shrunk, it can also expand again, bruv.
But I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna do it once every fortnight, something like that. Once every week, not every other day. It'll be like very far in between.
Boy, yeah. I don't know, innit? Like, bro, listen, I would not advise it so close to the traumatic experience. Yeah.
Oh no, I don't plan to start it anytime like next week.
Of your Evian diet, you know them ones.
No,
like,
I plan. No, I think you didn't understand. I'm gonna do a 6-week plan now for maintaining and reducing my weight even more, where I'm eating healthy for the next 6 weeks. Then I will start the
And bro, and how do you know? And how do you know your macros? How do you know what you're gonna eat? How do you know
for the next 6 weeks?
Moving forward.
No, well, for the next 6 weeks, I have my meals already planned, made, ready. Everything is.
Yeah, but how do you know that you're eating the right food? Because you was planning your own meals before, and you got to fucking 100 kilos.
Oh no, My Fitness Pal. Now I've got the app. Everything.
Yeah, but I'm sure you had the app before.
No, I didn't actually use the app like that.
Yeah, but you had it though, and you knew about it. That's what I'm just asking.
Initially,
you,
initially when I lost the 20 odd kilos, I did use the app. Yeah, but then I stopped using the app.
but this is the point I'm trying to make to you, bro.
Yeah.
This is the conversation I used to have with my clients when I was in the gym. Like, you're not getting results, yeah, not because you don't know what to do. It's not that. Most of the time, people don't get results. It's not because they don't know, bruv. People know. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just that they're not disciplined. So I'm asking you, what has changed in it? Because you knew how to do it before.
I think before, what was the biggest difference is there was no consistency or discipline in throughout the day. There would just be little things that I would have, or little things that would add up, and I wouldn't put them in. And then when I eventually lost the first 25k, it was on that MyFitnessPal, using it to the T, weighing up the food, literally weighing up the food. That was the biggest change. I didn't weigh my
what's
food
going to keep you on track this time?
Well, for the next 6 weeks, that's what I'm going to do. I have my food weighed, prepped, frozen.
Yeah, but 6 weeks is only 6 weeks, my brother.
When I finish the 6 weeks, when I finish the 6 weeks, hopefully I will then have to put the food review into this plan in one way or another. So if I'm having a high carb day of a weekend, then throughout the week I've got to manage my macros. Do you know get what I'm saying?
No, fair enough, bro. I'm just saying it's a slippery slope. You know them ones there, bro. Like, if you've got the discipline to do it, I respect it. You know them ones, because a lot of people don't have the discipline to incorporate food challenges.
No, it's not a challenge. I'm not eating the whole
food
meal.
Content. I can't lie.
I'm definitely not gonna be going down a rabbit hole of reviewing freaking doner meat and chips.
Yeah, but no one wants to see you review healthy food. This is what I'm trying to say, my bro.
Oh, you mean nobody wants to see? Yeah.
People want to see people fucking do food challenges. Can you eat the world's biggest pizza? No one wants to see you fucking review a poke bowl,
you know,
bro.
I've seen the people who actually do food challenges. They have a very strict training regimen.
Yeah, because they kind of have to, bro. Unless they're gonna end up with fucking diabetes, bro. You know what I'm saying? But the food channels that do well, man, are eating fucking the world's biggest fry-ups and all these things. These men are not sitting there eating, fucking udon noodles, bruv. Do you know what I mean? They're not doing that. And that's what I'm asking you. That's what I'm asking you. Like, how are you gonna balance it? Because it's not easy, bro.
No, it's not. I think the thing is just having 1 or 2 days a month. Really, that's it. You know, and then the rest of the month you really maintain your macros, isn't it?
It'd be interesting. That man said 500 chicken nugget challenge. That's what I'm saying, bro. This is going to be very interesting, bro. I'll keep an eye out on that. You know what I mean? Don't slip in it. You know them ones. You didn't do all this work. End up going backwards.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, big up everyone inside. You already know what time it is. I pinned the link to the pay-per-view as well, because a few of you lot asked for it. It's there. I'll definitely be promoting it more as we get closer to the time. Obviously, I'm just focusing on the training at the moment. And I'm aware that most people don't fucking purchase until the week of the fight anyway. You know what I mean? So I'm not really overly pushing it, but yeah, we'll do more of a push closer towards the actual event. But yeah, drop a Rants raid in League Gunners chat, people, and I will catch you guys again